Creativity is dead. The machines have won! At least, that's what everyone keeps saying. AI is about to outright the poets, outplay the musicians, steal the soul from our art. But if that were true, how do you explain Ren Gill? How do you explain a song like Hi Ren, one voice shaking, breaking, fighting, hitting harder than anything built out of code? If art was dead, you wouldn't be flooding my comments section to share what it meant to you. No machine could have written that moment because machines cannot suffer and overcome adversity. Today I want to show you, whilst AI can mimic, only a human can feel and experience. And we're starting with Ren Gill, so let's begin. Can you feel it? Something's shifting in the creative landscape. While social media chases viral formulas and AI tools promise instant unlimited content, a different kind of artist is breaking through. Not because they're following trends, not because they're gaming the algorithm, but because they've stopped trying to compete on the same playing field. These artists aren't just performing with emotion, they're processing their experiences in real time. They aren't trying to look perfect, they're trying to survive in the modern world. They're not creating endless monochrome content for consumption, they're creating meaning for survival. They are sharing empathic energy with like-minded souls, and no machine can do that. And here's why AI will never dominate real art, because they are chasing two different realities. Art isn't about the output, it's about the cost, the journey, the struggles that shape the voice, the heartbreak and pain that bend the melody. The exact moment when you decide to stop hiding and start showing the wound, and find a whole world of fans who have felt the same torture. Ren Gill is one of the clearest examples of this new paradigm, but he is just the one example I have chosen. There are others, and their stories reveal something crucial about what human creativity actually is. Quick note, if you want Ren's artistic journey, check out this video. The link is in the description below, but now let's talk about what AI can never do. Ren's music doesn't come from style guides, marketing plans, or algorithm-friendly song structures. It comes from survival, and because it comes from that truth, it bypassed every traditional gatekeeper. No industry contact, no label backing, no perfectly timed TikTok strategy, no reality TV show unveiling, just a song called Hi Ren. A raw one-take performance that went viral on YouTube and had people talking about it incessantly. If you really haven't seen it yet, watch it, link in the description. It's Ren and a guitar talking to himself, literally. He lays bare his depression, his trauma, his will to live, and performs both sides of that internal war. He switches voices, he shifts from singing to rapping to spoken word, all whilst the camera does not move. There are no cuts, no production tricks, just 8 minutes of someone showing you their scar tissue in real time. This is what I mean by platform-resistant art. It's not optimized, it's not formatted for easy consumption. You cannot skip through it or get to the best part of a 30-second clip and loop it to make a meme. You have to sit with it. You have to feel every moment, because that's how the human mind actually works when it's processing trauma. Not in neat verses and choruses, but in spirals, interruptions, contradictions, and breakthroughs. Sure, AI could analyze that structure. It could study the chord progressions, the rhyme schemes, the tonal shifts, and it could probably generate something that looks a lot like Hi Ren on paper. But it couldn't have created it first, before Ren, because it cannot understand the cost of making that art. You see, to create Hi Ren, you first have to be Ren. You have to spend years losing yourself. You have to fight your way back. You have to choose in a specific moment to stop hiding the ugliest parts of your story and instead put them in the center of the frame for the world to see. You have to become vulnerable, and that, ironically, that vulnerability is what made us work so well in groups as we evolved over the millennia out of the forests. And yet for so many these days, it seems to have become the first thing they throw away in pursuit of a dream that is just a mirage built on shifting sands. AI doesn't need to create groups to stay safe from predators while sleeping in the trees. AI doesn't need to desperately scramble to catch the crumbling pieces of its psyche whilst worrying that the world will see, point, laugh, condemn and make the butt of a joke online. Oh yes, AI can imitate the tone, but it cannot imitate having to fight your way back to your own voice from the very edge of survival, when you thought today might be the last day you suffer. And this is why Ren's art matters, not because it's technically perfect, it's not. Not because it follows industry standards, because it certainly does not, but because it's true. And truth delivered with that level of specificity and courage creates something algorithms cannot manufacture: recognition. When you watch Ren perform, you're not just hearing a song, you're seeing your own internal dialogue reflected back, your own contradictions, your own fight between the voice that just wants to give up and the voice that refuses to. We recognize it because we have our own. This is why people don't just follow Ren, they witness him. His audience isn't just a fan base built on content consumption. It's a community of people who know what it means to hurt and still get up every morning. He builds that through candid interviews, direct conversations showing the process, the struggle, the setbacks and the small victories. You can think of this as two-way art. Art as dialogue, not a broadcast. And here's the crucial thing. It cannot be reverse engineered. You cannot formula your way into meaning. You cannot optimize your way into mattering. You can either tell the truth about who you are and what you've survived, or you can't. Ren reminds us of something we forget in all the algorithmic noise. Art is not about noise. Art is about the truth, and the truth is fundamentally human. Ren isn't alone in this. There's a quiet movement happening just under the surface of mainstream culture, whether it's Little Sims with album-length narratives about identity, family, ambition, doubt, or maybe it's Hosier writing love songs like ancient myths being rediscovered, music that just refuses to be background noise. Then there's the unique talent that is Florence Welch, obviously of The Machine, and the way she dances like she's exercising something and sings like the act itself might indeed save her life. And leading the old guard is Nick Cave himself, godfather of so many genres and an influence behind so many artists, still turning grief into architecture. He lost a son and used his art as catharsis. Different genres, different sounds, same core principle. Art as meaning, not content. Expression, not production. Presence, not performance. This is the human rebellion, not against AI specifically, but against the entire industrial logic that says art should be frictionless, consumable, optimized for engagement. Artists everywhere are saying no, art should cost something. It should demand something from me as the creator, from you as the witness. And the people responding aren't passive audiences, they're participants. Because when art is the truth, it doesn't just entertain you, it asks something of you. It asks, what are you going to do with your own story? So here's where we land. The question isn't how do we compete with AI? The question is how do we remember how to be human? Because the artists leading the way aren't the most polished. They're not the most technically perfect. They're not the most algorithm friendly. They are simply the ones who stopped stopped trying to create like machines. They chose feeling over efficiency, presence over perfection, scars over style. And here's the thing, you can choose that too. You don't need to have Ren's specific story. You don't need to have survived what he survived. You just need to stop hiding your own story. Whatever it is, however small it feels, because in an age where AI can generate endless content, the only thing that will ever truly matter is the thing that only you can say. The specific moment that only comes from your specific life. That's not a limitation, that's a superpower. So, here's your invitation. What's one part of your story you've been afraid to let into your work? Maybe it's a failure you're ashamed of. Maybe it's a fear you've never named out loud. Maybe it's a joy so specific you thought no one else would understand it. Leave it in the comments, even just one sentence. You don't have to explain it, you don't have to justify it, just name it, because this is how the new era of art begins, not with louder content, not with better tools, not with more sophisticated algorithms. It belongs with one person telling the truth and another person saying, I feel that too, bro. That's what Ren did. That's all any of us can do. The machines cannot take that from us because they were never invited to that conversation in the first place. Anyway, what do you think? Thanks for watching, and if this resonated, well, you know what to do. See you next week.